Good morning, friends. Welcome to Yoga Galactica. It is Tuesday. I think it's the 15th of September. Hope you are all well out there. And we are glad to be here sharing these teachings and technologies with you that have shifted our lives. So welcome.
Woo! Yeah. Good morning. Thank you for tuning in. As always, we're here to be of service to you, the community. We are Yoga Galactica. I'm Siri. This is Kamala. And if you're watching live right now on Facebook, thank you so much. If you're watching later at a future time, also on Facebook or on YouTube, thank you so much. I just want to remind you that the best way to experience this transmission is to plug into some speakers, amplify the audio. If you have wireless headphones, those are also really good, but speakers or wireless headphones are great. And of course, we do some talking here in the beginning, probably around 10, 15 minutes max, but usually around 10 minutes. So if you do want to, if you're watching the replay and want to fast forward through that part to get right into the shift, you can do that as well. We do probably about 4 exercises, yoga, stretching, movement, breathing, and then we jump into a couple rounds of the Wim Hof breath. If you have not done the Wim Hof breath, you're in for a treat. It is powerful. Out of all of the amazing breathing modalities we have been sharing and teaching and learning, this is one of our favorites, and that's why we share it in every single shift. And then lastly, we leave you with a nice, juicy soundscape experience with all of our instruments. And we play throughout the class as well. So amplifying the audio is very important. So do it. Figure it out. Get it done. Do it now. We love you guys. We're going to have a great shift today. And holy shift. We're finally feeling better.
Welcome, Maya, Jennifer, Crystal. So good to see you all here. We missed you all so much as well. Holy cow. Yeah.
And in India, cows are very holy.
Yes, they are. They should be holy everywhere because they're amazing. Yeah. We got some pretty good sleep last night. I think I slept
thank
from
God.
like 12:30 whenever we went to bed.
More like 1:30.
1:30, oh my God. All the way up until I couldn't believe when I looked at my clock and it was 8:30. I was like, wow. That's incredible.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy about that. I'm going to quickly draw a card from the well-being deck, or the Starseed Oracle. And I totally forgot to post the card and poem from yesterday, so as soon as I'm done today, I'm going to go back and post those from yesterday. Alrighty, let's see what almost jumped out of the deck today.
Yeah, let us know how you guys are doing in the comments. We always love to hear from you. Also a reminder that these classes are a gift from us to you right now. That is part of our commitment with Yoga Galactica. So it's essentially free, but we also like to use the word donation-based, because if you are feeling called and you are in a place financially to be able to donate, we greatly appreciate it. You can do that via PayPal, and PayPal is yogagalactica@gmail.com. That's our PayPal address, and our Venmo is the @ at Yoga Galactica, all one word. We greatly appreciate it, and we love you. Let's hear what this card has to say, or what you have to say.
Yeah, maybe I'll just read the card first and then we'll start.
Yeah.
Shift it up a little bit. The card is Lifting the Veil. This is from the Starseed Oracle. So just as I read this card, finding the perfect place on your mat, getting comfy, sitting up tall, closing your eyes, and dropping into your natural rhythm of breath, but slow it down just a little bit and pause at the top of the inhale and the bottom of the exhale. Find yourself feeling connected, grounded, and just soaking in the beautiful message from the Starseed Oracle, which is, again, lifting the veil. So eyes closed, hands can be at the heart, open wide on the knees, grounding down on the knees, your choice. Drop into your breath. Here we go. Lifting the veil. Question everything. Anything unaligned must go. Okay, let's see what this has to say. Things aren't always as they seem. This era is one of uncovering mistruths, so we can remember ancient truths. Everything is in a state of recall and realignment. Anything that isn't in harmony with the planet will not survive. I mean, just that. Holy cow. This goes for society and the world at large, as well as in our own lives. If you pull this card, you're being called to energetically scan your life for things that may no longer be a vibrational match for who you are and how you've grown. To dismantle the systems and ways of being that once served you and others, but no longer do. Some star seeds are here to lift the veil between the seen and the unseen worlds, to shine a light on things that are inauthentic or unaligned with the survival and well-being of the earth, to stand for and protect those who don't have a voice, to look deeper and question everything that previous generations did not. Some star seeds cannot tolerate things that aren't congruent. They are here to bring society and humanity back into harmony with the planet and Creator at large. If we tolerate things in our life that aren't aligned and congruent with it, we add to the misalignment of the planet. You're being called to trust yourself, notice what's out of alignment, and then take the baby steps required to bring it back into harmony. This is no easy feat, but it's so worthwhile, both individually and for the planet. And the Starseed Soul Inquiry is, what isn't congruent in your life? And how are you being called to bring it back into harmony? Phew, that's a big card. And boy, this time seems to be such a powerful time for uncovering mistruths, remembering ancient truths, ancient ways. I truly do believe that anything that isn't in harmony with the planet will not survive. I mean, we are going through the biggest shift that I think most people that are alive today have ever experienced.
By far.
Yeah. And, you know, what is authentic to you? What is true to you? Do you talk about it, or do you just kind of conform with everything that's going on? You have a right. You have a duty to speak your voice, to use your voice and to speak your truth. And a lot of you do that. I know Siri and I have definitely been really finding our voice and talking about things that may feel uncomfortable, but actually calling for conversations instead of fights, arguments. You know, it is so important to be able to have differing opinions and yet be able to come together and still be. And how much do you learn from people that your opinions differ with? Like, sometimes you can actually come to a place of togetherness, of oneness, you know, of seeing each other's ideas, beliefs, visions, and actually gleaning something from them, you know, learning something from them. So it's such a wild time. It's uncomfortable, it's unsettling, but it's also just needed. So needed. Anything you want to add?
It'll come through during class.
All right. So think about that. What is it that is no longer congruent to your life right now? What do you need to let go of? Who is this new you that's reemerging throughout this whole process? I can't wait to see it. I already do with so many of you. So thank you so much for being here. Let's drop in. So, eyes are closed. Let's go ahead and rub the palms, fingers, knuckles. Create some friction and heat. Take a deep inhale. Holding at the top for 3, 2, 1. Slow exhale through the nose. Feeling that breath ground you down to the earth, connecting you. Inhale through the nose. And this time, gently sigh it out. You are here. You are safe. We are together, our sacred community. Deep inhale. Holding, thinking about your intention, letting it start to become a clear picture in your mind. And exhale through the nose, nice and slow. Starting to feel a sense of peace and calm, oneness, connectedness. Okay. Now, powerful inhale. Gently roll the eyes up and in, holding the breath, squeezing it around internally, sipping in more breath through the mouth. See that intention so clear in your mind, letting it grow and swell. Powerfully exhale it out into your room, out into the world. And holding empty, what are you grateful for in this moment? Let that gratitude fill you. Corners of the lips still down. Deep inhale. And sigh it out. Shake it out. That's shaking off any energy that doesn't feel good in your body, any habits, anything that doesn't align with you right now. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, palms touch as you slowly bring them down. Good. Now let your left hand press into the center of your chest, right hand on top, holding your body, bowing your chin to your chest. I honor my body. I trust my body. I trust my breath. I trust the divine knowledge of this universe and my soul path. Thank yourself for showing up to do this work even when it challenges you. Thank your body for its health and ability to heal. Reflect on your journey. Notice what you've learned, but also what you've outgrown, and let it go. And taking a moment to tell yourself, I love you, or I'm working on a deep love for you. And letting your hands fall down to rest upon this earth, pressing down through the mat, through the concrete, the gravel, the rock, the dirt, all the way to the energy that is this earth, that is you. We bow to you, Pachamama. We thank you for your bounty that you share with us endlessly, every single day. We thank you for all of the elements that support us on this journey. Without you, Great Mother, Great Planet, we would not be here. How can we shift our attention to benefit this planet, to become protectors of this beautiful earth, to be the example for others? Taking a moment with your head bowed to thank this earth for all she gives. And inhale, roll the head up. And exhale, sigh it out, palms on the knees. Let's inhale, roll the shoulders, pull them up to the ears, squeeze. Exhale, rounding the back. Good, and again, inhale, pull them up. Exhale, round them down the back. Big circles. Inhale, pull them up. Exhale, roll the shoulders down. Good, reverse that. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, forward. Whew. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, forward. Last time, inhale, back and up. And exhale, forward, palms down on the ground. Deep inhale, sit tall. Exhale, slide your right hand out. Come down to the right elbow. Left hand slides up to the hip and waist. Give yourself a well-deserved massage up the spine, around the hip, to the belly, ribs, hip bone. Breathing, pressing the left sit bone down, moving forward and back ever so slightly. Every breath an opportunity to go a little deeper. Good. When you're ready, inhale, stretch that left hand up. And exhale, left hand folds over the left ear. Breathing. Stretching. Exhale, right hand folds over the right ear. Press the right sit bone down. How can you deepen every stretch, every movement? From the inner organs and really works on our breath. So we're going to inhale, turn our head and shoulders to the left, and exhale all the way to the right. So this is a powerful movement, but it flows. It looks like this. Eyes are, well, open your eyes to watch me and then close them. So it looks like this. Find your perfect rhythm. Close your eyes. Let your hair flow, your head move, and just find, again, a dance within this movement, within your breath. Really notice if you feel nauseous, uncomfortable. Make sure your eyes are closed, but that might come up. We have a lot of toxins in our body right now from the sigh it out. Beautiful. Let's roll over our knees. Come into a tabletop position on our mat. Fingers spread wide like the rays of the sun. Take a deep inhale. Now tuck your toes. Use your abs. Press back and up to downward facing dog. And find your position here. Allow your body to become this pose instead of just doing this pose. Every muscle active and alive. Press your heels down toward the earth. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, shake your head. Inhale. Exhale, shake the head. Yeah. Now bend the knees and just bounce a bit. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Step your feet apart. Bounce side to side. Shake the body up. Good. Now, feet hip width distance apart. Inhale, come up to the tips of the toes. Exhale, lower the heels down to the ground. Good. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, lower the heels down. Beautiful. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, lower the heels down. Step your feet together. Inhale, right leg reaches into the sky. Breathing here. Coming up on your left toe. And on your next exhale, bend the right knee. Open the hips. Breathe. Good. Deep inhale. Exhale. Swing that leg all the way forward. Balancing up on that back toe. Slowly inhale up to crescent pose. Tuck your tailbone. Sit down. Find your edge. Stretch the shoulders by the ears. Reach the fingertips up. Flex the thighs, the glutes. Deep inhale. Exhale, slowly bring the hands down to the center of your heart and take your gaze down to the earth, about a foot in front of that right foot. Deep inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to slowly lean forward and lift that left foot off the ground. Balancing here, focusing down on the earth, slowly lifting that left leg up. Breathing, rooting down. Hands can be at your heart, they can be out like the wings of a plane. Or if you really want to challenge yourself, coming into full tripod, arms stretch forward, breathing and balancing. Deep inhale, and as you exhale, lower the hands down, lift that left leg all the way up, drop your head towards your knee. Deep inhale, and exhale, lowering that left foot down. Now, inhale, arms back. And as you exhale, sinking down into powerful pose, chair position. Deep inhale here. And exhale, tuck the tailbone under. Squeeze. Step your feet together. Squeeze the knees together. Breathing. Deep inhale. Exhale, palms touch, slowly dropping them down to the earth. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, place the hands down, step or jump back into plank position. Deep inhale here. Hey, Jiren, how are you? Jaren. Deep inhale. And as you exhale, slowly follow this breath down to 2 inches off the ground. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Rocking the body. Breathing. Pull your shoulders away from and sink down. Yeah, Siri should do a mixtape. His voice is incredible. Jaron was just saying how incredible your voice is.
Thank you, brother. Sometimes those high notes get a little interesting here in the morning.
They do, but that's all good. Breathe here. Deep inhale. Exhale, hands come to your heart. Take your gaze down, just directly in front of that left foot. And then slowly shift your weight so you're balancing on that left foot. Right foot can just be inches off the ground if you'd like, or you can start to lift it up. Hands at the center of the heart, pulling the navel into the small of your back. You can stretch your arms out like the wings of a plane, forward in front of you, making a tripod. Whatever feels good, find that balance. Deep inhale. Exhale, hands come down to the earth. Right leg lifts into the sky, dropping your head towards that left knee. Breathing, standing splits. One more inhale. Exhale, lowering that left leg or right leg down. Deep inhale, arms back. Exhale, sinking into chair pose. Step your feet together, press your knees. Deep inhale. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under. Squeeze the knees. Let's take it a little bit further. Focus on one spot. If it feels okay, slowly coming up to the tips of your toes, balancing. Deep inhale. Exhale, palms touch, forward fold. Inhale. Actually, let's hang out here for just a second. Feet hip width distance apart. Clasp your elbows. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bounce it out, shake it out. One more time. Release your hands. Dangling here. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, palms open, press them down. Step or jump back into plank position. Deep inhale here. And as we exhale, we ride that breath to 2 inches off the ground. Inhale. Upward dog, cobra. Rock the hips. Breathe. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Breath of fire. Go. Deep inhale. Hold. Squeeze. Sip in more breath. Exhale. Lower your body all the way down. Let's just roll over onto our backs. Pull the knees into our chest. Woo! And rock from side to side. Let your head rock with your knees. Letting it all go. Last exercise. It's going to be a short one, but much needed. So, lift your head slightly up. Clasp your arms tightly, tight, like a little ball around your shins, knee to nose. Begin breath of fire. Breath of fire, you're pumping the navel. Focus on the exhale. The in-breath comes naturally. So powerful exhale through the nose, and the in-breath just comes. Rest your hand on your belly and your heart. Feel your body alive. Your breath flowing, your heart beating. Oh, your connection to yourself, to the breath, to the planet. Bravo, yogis. And now Siri's going to lead us in some breath work.
Woohoo! What great effort put forth here by you all. And thank you everyone for joining us and sticking with it to this point. We are going to jump into one of our favorite breathing exercises. Thank you for leading that amazing movement practice, my dear.
Yeah.
We now have the honor to share with you the Wim Hof breath. And if you're new to the breath, you're in for the treat. If you've been practicing with us before, you know just how deep and amazing this breath can be and how shifting it is. So we're going to do 2 rounds. One round is essentially going to be this. You're lying down on your back. Please refrain from standing, sitting, driving, being in water. Just lay down. And we're going to be taking about 40 powerful breaths into the body through the mouth. Soft exhale, also through the mouth. And we repeat, and we do it continuously. We do it together, and it sounds like this. Good, so go ahead, synchronize in right now. Here we go. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Big breath, release. Pull it in, let it go. That's it. Really get that breath into the lungs, the base of the lungs, the sides of the rib cage. Go, that's it, you got it. Good. Big breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Keep going. Make sure that your whole torso is expanding. Let your whole body become this breath. Good. Here we go. Halfway there and go. Good. Now, let's see if you can go a little deeper, right? Are you getting this full breath into the body? Are you maximizing this experience? Are you getting the most? If not, you have the opportunity in these last 8. Good, here we go. 5 more. Let's do it. Really go. 2, 1. Together. Deep inhale. Hold at the top, short time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now exhale, release all the breath out. Release, release, release. And we're going to do something special right here. We're going to ask you to hold the breath out at the bottom of the breath. So we're going to do an extended hold right here at the bottom of the breath. And don't worry, your body, your blood is so oxygenated from all that oxygen you just brought in. You're going to be able to hold the breath out for much longer than you would ever think is possible. So just relax into it. Surrender into it. Feel every muscle, every bone, every tendon, every ligament in your body relaxing. Let go. Melting. Releasing. Stay here with the breath held out as long as you can. And again, just do your best. That's all you can ever ask of yourself. And it's always going to be different in every moment. Even practicing this breath for years, the hold times can be completely different. So just go easy on yourself. No judgment, no criticism. When you feel it, when you need to, allow yourself to take a nice, big, deep inhale. And pull it in big. Imagine you're filling up a balloon, and that balloon is your lungs, your torso, and fill it up to its max potential, and then hold at the top. And now we do an extended hold right here at the top of the breath. And try to go at least 15 seconds so you can silently count to yourself, or you can just go as long as you feel it until you need to release it out. You listen to your body and decide. I would like you to now focus your attention right at your heart center. And I I want you to imagine your heart is illuminated from the inside with a brilliant, glowing light. You choose the color, and let that light glow and radiate and emanate out far, deep. Let this light be a light of love and gratitude. Place of stillness. We are going to do one more round of that breath. So again, if you're just joining us, we're doing the Wim Hof breath. You are lying down on your back. We're going to do 40 powerful breaths into the body, the chest. The exhale is soft and relaxing. Round 2, here we go. That's it. Follow along. Here we go. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Pull it in. Let it go. Good. That's it. You're doing it. Keep it up. Rhythmic. Powerful. Breathing. Right on. Here we go. Inhale, exhale. Big breath. Release. Big breath. Release. Good. We're at 12. Good. Focus in. Really be present right now, halfway there. And I invite you, do you feel that you can go a little bit deeper? And if the answer is yes, then do it. Go deeper. If you feel like you're going as deep as you can, well, bravo. Keep that pace up. Good, here we go. 12 more, last little bit. Pull it in, let it go. Pull it in, release. Pull it in, release. Let it go. That's it. 5 more. 2 and 1. Together, inhale. And exhale. Release, release, release. And I call this the sweet release, because doesn't that feel so good to just let it go? All those beautiful, positive, feel-good hormones surging through your body. And that's what's so incredible about this breath. What you're going to do is hold out at the bottom of the breath. Stay in this space. But using breath, using movement, we are able to actively stimulate the release of these hormones, these endorphins, through the body to feel good, to bring it back into balance. We don't need drugs. We are drugs. We just need to learn the techniques and tools to release them within the body. We have cannabinoid receptors. We have opioid receptors. We have serotonin. All of those feel-good drugs that we seek outside of our body, guess what? They're already within us, and we can access those. We can. Stay here with the breath held out as long as you can, but when you're ready, when you feel it, allow yourself to take a nice, big, deep inhale. And when you do take that breath in, you're going to hold it in full right at the top. Feel your lungs expanding. Literally imagine you are increasing your lung capacity here with every breath hold, because guess what? You are. Sipping in a little more breath right at the top. But when you've had enough, just let it go. Exhale, release, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. And come back to that beautiful place of stillness right at the bottom of the breath. Oh man, Pedro from Portugal, thank you so much for tuning in and being here. So glad to see that these videos are making it across the globe. And isn't that what's so special about the time that we live in? We don't need to wait weeks to send send a letter by the postal service. We can literally connect instantly to people around the world. So let's start to count. And Kamala was saying this the other day, but imagine if we all focused on what we have and what we want versus what we don't have and what we don't want, we would live in a much better world. So I encourage you, I invite you, I even challenge you just today, maybe even in this just afternoon, to focus on what you do want and call it in, to focus in what you do have and be grateful for it. And now we get the opportunity to share these soundscapes with you. So all you need to do is relax, come lying down onto your back if you're not already there. Drop into a deeply relaxed space. We call it Shavasana, corpse pose, lying down on your back. You can put a pillow under your knees. You can cover your eyes with something. And together we're going to take an inhale. Hold that breath for 3, 2, 1. And now we exhale it all out. And relax.
I don't care how spiritual you are, how long you can melt in the sweat lodge, how many peyote journeys that have blown your mind, or how well you can hold crow pose. Honestly, I don't. I don't care what planets fall in what houses on your birth chart, how many crystals you have, or how vegan your diet is. I want to know how human you are. Can you sit at the feet of the dying despite the discomfort? Can you be with your grief or mine without trying to advise, fix, or maintain it? I want to know that you can show up at the table no matter how shiny, chakra aligned, or complete you are or are not. Can you hold loving space for your beloved in the depths of your own healing without trying to be big? It doesn't flatter me how many online healing trainings you have, that you live in the desert or in a log cabin, or that you've mastered the art of Tantra. What turns me on is busy hands, planting roots, that despite how tired you are, you make that phone call, you board that plane, you love your children, you feed your family. I have no interest in how well you can ascend to 5D astral travel or have out-of-body sex. I want to see how beautifully you integrate into ordinary reality with your unique magic, how you find beauty and gratitude in what's surrounding you, and how present you can be in your relationships. I want to know that you can show up and do the hard and holy things on this gorgeously messy earth. I want to see that you can be sincere, grounded, and compassionate as equally as you are empowered, fiery, and magnetic. I want to know that even during your achievements, you can step back and be humble enough to still be a student. What's beautiful and sexy and authentic is how well you can continue to celebrate others no matter how advanced you've become. What's truly flattering is how much you can give despite how full you've made yourself. What's honestly valuable is how better of a human you can be in a world that is high off spiritual materialism and jumping the next scapegoat for freedom. And at the end of the day, I don't care how brave you are, how productive, how popular, how enlightened you are. At the end of the day, I want to know that you were kind, that you were real. I want to know that you can step down from the pedestal from time to time to kiss the earth and let your hair get dirty and your feet get muddy and join the dance with us all. Whew, that one got me. That is the newest version of The Invitation by Oriah Mountain Dreamer.
Breathing that in and letting it go. Let your fingers and toes begin to wiggle and move, rolling the wrists, the ankles, the hands, the feet, the elbows, the knees. Get a little wiggle going through your whole body. Woo! And when you're ready, arms stretch up over the head and squeeze through the whole body like it's one giant muscle. And then release, let the knees float into the chest, hands on top of the knees, begin to draw circles in one direction. And then drawing circles in the opposite direction. And when you're ready, wrap the arms tightly around the legs, give yourself a giant hug, tell yourself, thank you, thank you, thank you, I love you, I love you, I love you. And then we're going to begin to rock ourselves up and down on our spine, rocking up and down, curling into a little ball, rock up, rock down, and then rock up into a seated position here. Keep the eyes shut. Take the hands, rub them together, create heat, friction. And then press the palms together, thumbs touch into the chest. We close out our practice together. Breathing slow and smooth. Take this first moment to extend gratitude, love in the form of light into the space that you practiced in today, and let it completely surround and penetrate everything in this space. And then take some of this love, light, gratitude, and let it flow from your heart to somebody in your life that needs it right now. Let it flow to their heart and then back to you. And then take this light, imagine it's radiating from the core of your being all across our beautiful planet, spreading love, positivity, health, happiness, harmony, prosperity, and any other blessings you'd like to send with it. And then let the chin fold into the chest. Turning inward here for these final moments. First and foremost, as a recognition and acknowledgement of you, the mastery of you. You are so truly incredible. You must see that. And then finally, we extend this to our teachers, mentors, the guides, all of those that have shifted with us throughout the ages, so we may be able to share and shift today. What a blessing. Satnam, Namaste, Aho, blessed be. Thank you so much for joining us today, letting the eyes slowly blink open here with the soft gaze. Give yourself a round of applause. It's so potent to be able to come together and share in this format. Even though we are separated spatially, we feel you connected virtually, physically, metaphysically. We just feel you. That's all I'm trying to say. So thank you so much for tuning in. Whether you're watching live or you're watching this at a future date, remember, we love you. You are amazing. Always do your best, no matter what that looks like in every situation. Please be kind to yourself. Be kind to other living things. Just be kind, you know? And especially when you're on your phone or you're on your keyboard, be kind to others. There's another human on the other end of that receiving that, and you never know what they're going through. So just be kind. We love you. Thank you so much for your powerful, soulful, heartfelt practice and all your shares today. Kamala, I love you so much.
I love you so much too. Woo!
And lastly, all of these classes are donation-based, essentially. So they're free to join. There's no payment required. However, if you are able to and feeling called, if you feel shifted and want to share that love, you can either pay it forward by sharing this on your page, your social media, subscribing to our YouTube, or you can actually send us a monetary donation. You can do that. Venmo is @ Yoga Galactica, all one word. Our PayPal is yogagalactica@gmail.com. We love you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to be back here tomorrow, same time, same place.
Woo! Thanks so much, ladies in the house. Thank you, Gretchen, Crystal, Jennifer, Maya, Sarah, Rena, April, Yelena. So many of you. And then Diana, Eric. Woo-hoo. Thank you, Men, Mike, Eric, Justin.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Pedro, Jaron, I think I already said you, woo-hoo. Keith, so many of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. We love you. That poem got me. Whenever I read things out loud that get me, I get so emotional. And that's why I love poetry. So I am going to immediately go in, post this poem, post the card that were so beautiful today, Lifting the Veil, and then I'm going to jump in and post the poem from the amazing Miranda Barrett. Hi, Bella, thank you. And the card from yesterday. Love you so much. Have a fantastic day.